Just giving an update for my channel. You see my Christmas tree back here because it's the holiday season. This is season. Um, I know I haven't done any live streams in a while. I was in Doctor Who's chat, their sci-fi live stream, Ghostbusters, and I was using my laptop, and I had it hardwired because it's a wireless laptop, but I also have it hardwired to the modem, which is pretty good for streaming. But I don't want to take any chances of doing a live stream on my laptop. I want to do it on my desktop, which is a little bit more stable. Well, apparently, it took a while to get it up because we had bad RAM, and when we finally got that RAM, and we installed a computer in my desktop, boom, it worked. And all of a sudden, lately, there was a point where I couldn't get my iTunes to play anything, and I had another program that my boyfriend also uses to play his music on because he doesn't use iTunes. That was not playing. And then we tried to update the graphic drivers. Somehow, the update wouldn't allow the update with my graphic, my graphic card drivers from my graphic card. All this computer stuff. Um, so we put in my old graphics card and contacted Walmart to get a refund about this graphics card that it wasn't working and the issue about drivers. And I bought a DVD burner because the one I had in there was making all kinds of noise when we were trying to for to get it all set up, we had to use it for the mother. We had to install the software for the motherboard, and it was making all kinds of noises in my DVD burner. So it got a new one. So we hooked it up, and another road bump. My hard drive went. Something happened with it, and I have two. I have two of them in there. My old one, which would be the backup, which I wasn't using, but was there just as a backup. And then there was a new hard drive, which is the one I was using. Well, that was the one that, it went kaput. So my boyfriend says that he doesn't want to take any chances using my old hard drive because he knows I have a ton of stuff on there that I cannot afford to lose. I mean, stuff I cannot. There's no way to get pictures I can't get back. Certain things that I cannot get back. So I mean, and songs that I have on there that I don't have the CDs, of the artists of the songs. So I have a lot of stuff on there that I can't afford to use. Yes, I made a mistake. I didn't back it up when my first desktop decided to go kaput. The first one, not this one now, but the first one I had, and then I got this one, and we're gonna get replacement because we have protection plan on some of the parts that were in here. Uh, Protection plan on them. If something happens, we can get replaced. So we got that. So we're waiting on to get that, and of course it's driving me nuts because I went almost a week, without playing World of Warcraft, and I may end up going a week without playing World of Warcraft this time. So it's like find something else to do. But anyway, beside the point. But as soon as my desktop gets back to running a full 100%, I'll be doing some live streams. I would like to watch some more of my Highlander, the season one TV series, so I could do a review on that. I would like to watch. I would like to watch Good Omens. So I watched a few episodes of that, and it has David Tennant, the guy who plays the 10th Doctor, in it. So I will watch. I watched some of it, and it's hilarious. It's hilarious. I would like to cover and watch a few more episodes of it and give a feel for it and everything. I've seen, I heard all sorts of things about it, so I'm gonna give that a thing about it. I also want to do some reviews on some classic Doctor Who. I would like to do a review of William Hartnell, his second episode of his of the episode after an unearthly child. The reason why I want to do a review on some William Hartnell episodes is because he's the first major doctor. I mean, he is the original, the one, the only doctor. I mean, he's he's the one that played the doctor who started it all. I don't, I'm going to tell you something. This era now with the show Doctor Who is not, it's not Doctor Who, and they're dishing, saying that the first Doctor was not the first. There was more doctors before him. And I was like, wait a minute here. And then they say, oh, by the way, they were all female. No, wait a minute here. No, wait a minute here. In the history of the show, there was never any doctor before William Hartnell, the first doctor. There was none, and they were not women. They were not women, and there was no doctors before the first doctor. The first doctor was the only doctor who started it all for Doctor Who. Now, I mean, I don't care what people say. I mean, if you like this 13th Doctor, if you like a female doctor, fine. That is your right. My right is I don't care for it. I've watched it. I forced myself to watch it because I wanted to get a feel for some of the episodes. And I tell you one thing, it doesn't go for my taste. I mean, it just does not jive for me. But I'm not going to diss people. If you like this doctor, the female doctor, if you like that, if you like Jodie Whittaker as the doctor, it's fine. What about you do? I'm not gonna tell you wrong. I'm not gonna jump on you and say this, that, and the other because I don't believe that, because we all have our right to believe whatever we believe. We have every right to like what we want to like, you know, and if you like her, fine. If you don't like her, fine. That is your right. Everybody. If we all like the same thing, it would be a very boring world. Very, very boring. So I mean, there's just a lot of stuff that I'm maybe doing. I'm thinking about doing some tributes. I would like to do a tribute to Tom Baker because I did John Pertwee and I would do Tom Baker. And I'm not sure about the first Doctor because that would be the picking up the music would be a little bit, I don't know, a little different. But I would like to do some more tributes to some more of the Doctors. Um, anyway, it's I just there's just a lot of things. I mean, I'm trying to think more. I want to do some more classic Doctor reviews to get people interested in the classic series, in the series that started it all. Way before New Who. Like I said, I had when I watched New Who, and then someone told me about classic, and I went and started watching. I said, "Oh my gosh, those were not the first Doctors. These were, you know." It's like I thought New Who was the original Doctor Who show, and then I found out and went back. I said, "Oh, there were more Doctors before these." And I know people think it's funny that and it's the truth. I mean, I didn't really hit me until I started watching classic, and I was like, "Whoa!" And then I watched Venture in Space, Space and Time, about the Doctor Who and stuff, and it really showed me how the show basically came about, and it also showed that when Sydney did not like bug-eyed monsters, okay, Sydney did not like bug-eyed monsters, and when he found out that Verity was going to have these Daleks, and yet he got upset and he didn't want it. She stood her ground, and because she stood her ground, the viewership jumped. It went up. And if it wouldn't have been for her, we would not have be talking about the show. We would not, be sharing and talking and just share thoughts. Another thing, Doctor Who transcends. I mean, people from like over, over in the UK, in other parts of the United States, I mean, I have a lot online friends who are Doctor Who fans. They're from UK, Texas, Canada, California. I mean, they're like all ever around. And it's kind of interesting because you meet these people and you have such a great connection. You have such a great, uh, it brings you together, it brings people together. That's the one thing I love about Doctor Who. But lately in this fandom, it's been tearing apart. It's been tearing the fans apart, where each side is fighting. And I'm not gonna say it's their fault. I'm not, and some people say, will say it's our fault. Well, it's like his either side's fault. We should say, okay, this is a show, for God's sake. This is a show. This is not, this is not something to argue. This is not something to, you know, uh, get all ruffled, get your panties in a twist, is to say. And, it's like we shouldn't be tearing each other apart in this fandom. We should be getting along. We should be saying, okay, we all have a common ground. We love the show Doctor Who, everything Doctor Who. We love that show, of the Daleks or the Cybermen, different enemies that was in Doctor Who that we like. Enemies that scared the bejeebies out of you. The two ones is I can't look at an angel again after I've seen the weeping angels and blink. I cannot look and I can't even look at an angel statue because I mean I'm older and that scared the bejesus. Another one is another episode that scared me is Midnight. I mean it's because you can't see it, and that's what scared me. It's like you can't see this alien, this monster. You cannot see it, but it's there, and that's that's what's interesting. But there's different things like the Cybermen and the Daleks and the Savine and oh God, the Satarans and the Potato Heads, the Silurians, all the Judoon. I mean, there's all different monsters that we like. And I know I have one who friend who likes the Daleks. Now I like the Daleks. I've seen the classic ones and I've seen the ones in New Hampshire. And it's like to me, it's like they look like a whisk and a plunger. That's what a Dalek thing looks like, as a whisk and a plunger. And then you got these eggs. And I watched the one of the episodes where we meet Clara, the Impossible Girl, is she's making souffle, and she was making it eggs. She needed eggs to make it, and apparently, when the doctor says she's a Dalek, and she asks, "Well, where do you get the eggs?" She says, "Egg exterminate," and that's where she realized. But and the thing is the way that they have created these enemies, the Daleks, all these different villains, all these different creatures. I mean, it's to think of different creature villains. And another thing is, I like John Sim as the Master New Who, but if if I had a classic master, it would be Roger Degallo, whatever, Roger Degallo. Oh God, I can't say his last name. Um, oh God, I butcher some of these these English names and everything. But um, he's, I like him as master, and there's a lot of interesting things in Doctor Who that bring everybody together. I mean, it's just certain things that bring people together. If they like, this, or if they like that part of Doctor Who, or if this scares them, or it's just interesting to find different parts of Doctor Who that we love. And then also different doctors, the doctors that we can just connect with. Now, I start with Christopher Eccleston, but the one doctor I connected, he's young, he's 26, Matt Smith, when he got the role, but he was the one doctor that I connected with. And of course, he never watched Doctor Who. He stayed and did research, and he knocked it out of the park. He knocked it out of the ballpark. He was that good in my mind. And he was the one doctor I connected with. And because he was the one I connected with, he's my doctor. Even though he was not the first doctor I started watching, but he was the one doctor I connect, and I could just connect. I can relate to him basically. Just the way he did it, it's like an, it's like a old wise man in a young body. I mean, he was really, a lot of there were some of his episodes were good. There's some that just, ugh, kind of boring. But other than that, he had some good episodes. And there's some other doctors that had some good episodes. Now, there's one classic doctor that I just have a hard time getting into is Colin Baker. And I'm going to have to try to watch Gintis, because I have to say, when I'm a Doctor Who fan, I want to start watching, I want to watch the Doctor from beginning to end to the time they regenerate. I want to watch that. I don't want to skip around. I start from the beginning to the end of this run, and that's how I'm doing it. So I got to try to get through Colin Baker's first episode. I've tried to watch it, and it's like, oh, I mean, it's not one of, and I heard people that he's really good at Big Finish. Um, Even though he wasn't, some of his episodes, in the TV series weren't that good, but he's really good in Big Fish, which I haven't listened to any Colin Baker. Um, but I will say this: Paul McGann got gypped. He got gypped. He should had episodes, his own series. He should have been able to, do his episodes as the Doctor, where he got gypped. But I listened to some of the Big Finish, one of his Big Finish stories, and oh my God, woo, it's like shower time. I mean, he just has one of these voices, and he's not bad looking. I mean, he's easy on the eyes, but his voice can just carry you away. I mean, he just has certain actors, they just have this, the way they, sorry, get my mind carried away on that one. But uh, I will be back whenever my desktop is running and I have no more issues. I would probably be doing some more live streams. Um, I'm going to do a, Doctor Who tribute like I did for Matt Smith, the Ninth Doctor, the 10th Doctor, and John Pertwee. I want to do one of Tom Baker, since everybody says Tom Baker's favorite. He is really good. I liked him when he had that one stint in The Day of the Doctor. And just when you heard that voice, you knew that was the Doctor. When you hear his voice, you automatically know the Doctor. And so I'm gonna try to I'm gonna try to figure out a song for Tom Baker to do like a tribute to him. It's kind of like a slideshow of different pictures with a song, with music to it. And I want to pick the right type of style of music. But with John Percy was easy because he's the James Bond of Doctor Who. I mean, he has so many gadgets tonight for funny. I love the Humaville. I love the Humaville. His car. You know, but like I said, I just wanted to give you an update that once I get, like I said, once I get the desktop running, no hiccups, no bumps, I'll be back doing a little bit more live streams. On, you know, um, um, maybe as on some of the episode review on some of the episodes of Doctor Who, I may do a discussion about Torchwood and stuff like that. Because just the way Torchwood ended, it kind of like left in a kind of, I wish Torchwood would still be going on. I mean, I really liked it, but there were some episodes where, weren't all that great. But I watched all the episodes of Torchwood, so I would like to uh, do a live stream about Torchwood. Um, I would like to try to do a live stream on Good Omens. I need to watch a little bit more of those episodes. I want to try to watch some more episodes in season one of Highlander, the TV series. Um, I would like. I have to. I want. I basically. That's why when I was engaged to my fiance, he's been passed. My fiance's passed away. He's no longer. He died November 30th, 1999. But during the time we moved together, he got me into Highlander, the TV series, and I'm talking about Adrian Paul is Duncan MacLeod of the Clem MacLeods, and you talk about, oh man, with that podium, ooh, I'm like, coach, I need a coach, I need a coach. I mean, he's not bad looking. I mean, I'm on one of his Facebook, Adrian's Angels, and I've seen pictures of him. He still looks damn good. He still looks good. And I need to watch some more of those episodes because uh, I want to watch the rest of the season and want to do a live stream. I want to do a live stream like for each season. I want to do a live stream on that season because there's 6 seasons in the TV series of Highlander. And I don't want to do it all in one go because there's a lot, too much. 6 seasons, it would, you can't do that in one live stream. So I want to do a live stream for each season covering all that stuff. And, basically, and there's some other things I have ideas on, like what I want, what I would like to do. It's just, tossing things around. Um, I do want to give a shout out to Doctor Who Chat. On Fridays, they have it's a pen. I can't say they have a special one. They have one where you can ask the panel questions, stump the panel, and then he has one where you have a quiz and you have the answer. They have certain like TV, different like TV, science, Doctor Who, movies, music. I'm just I'm just trying to of all different. And it's like a quiz type thing, and they have the panel answer, and then the people in the chat, there's people that say, okay, we want to, and we pick our bonus round and we answer those questions too. So that's on Fridays at 8 p.m. UK time, and my Eastern time would be 3 p.m. So you can figure out what time zone you're in if you're in the USA. Um, but come Friday, and it's a blast. It is blast. It's fun. It's like enjoyable. And then I don't know what dates they do their Sci-Fi Saturday. Um, I forget what their next Sci-Fi one is. I can't think of. I not I kind of forget which one's going to be coming up. I try to keep update, up on what they're going to be doing. Also check out Dr. Five O's channel. He's had some great content on there. Also, Mr. Hyde's podcast. There's some really good live streams on his. I've been in a few of his live streams. And then they got one called the Script Doctors. Now that is a crack up because they have people reading a script. Like one they did was Charlie Brown, the Halloween one, and they did that. The Great Pumpkin, and they done a Doctor Who one, and I forget what I'm not real sure. They were doing Doctor Who. I mean, I think they're going to be doing some Christmas ones. Um, but they do some script, and it's a laugh because it's just it's a blast. I've been I've been in the chat watching the live stream, and it's a crack up. It's belly laugh fun. It's just enjoyable. And also Blue Bonnet Hoovian, check out. She has some good content and stuff like that. Um, in in different things. Um, so I mean, check out those channels. I mean, they're the fun. I've Doctor Who. All of them are very. When they do the live streams, are very relaxing. Dr. 50, he covers a lot of different varieties recorded videos, which is really great. I mean, he's a riot too. He's all these people that I have these YouTube channels that I have gave a shout out to. They're they're just the people are they're just it's family. It's like we support each other. We support each other in all of this. Um, that that we want to have fun on our channels and even with the live streams. We want people to watch our videos or watch our live streams and enjoy, sit back, laugh, and have fun. I do not want any negativity on my channel at all. That's not what I am. That's not who I am. I want positive, upfront people who just want to have fun, to enjoy. That's all my channel is. It's here to enjoy. I mean, I want to do what I love. Talk about with what about I love, which is Doctor Who and anything else Doctor Who related. And also like that my TV series Highlander, which I love. Just to share about things of what brings me joy, what things I love to watch, what things I enjoy watching. I want to be entertained, and that's what I miss now with Doctor Who. There's no entertainment in it. It's more like a preaching and stuff and political correctness. I'm like, excuse me, who cares? It's supposed to be fun and enjoyable. So I hope I didn't, I don't want to say I hope I didn't upset anybody, but if you're, I should put before the video, if you're offended, don't watch, but that's beside the point. But if you're still here, then it didn't offend you. Um, Well, like I said, check out, those channels like Doctor Who Chat, uh, Dr. Fivo, Blue Bonnet Hoovian, Mr. Hyde's podcast, and Script Doctors. Those channels, check those ones out, and I'm sure you're gonna love and enjoy it, watching the live streams or watching the recorded videos that they put out. I mean, I know that. I mean, I can tell you that those people really care about just having fun, relaxing, just not being just being positive. So if you like what you're seeing, watch, don't forget to click the like button. If you don't like them, fine, no problem. It doesn't matter with me. But please subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to click the notify bell, and so you're notified when my live streams are going to be coming, or if I uploaded a new video. So like I said, I just hope you're all having a wonderful December, and that you're not stressing out over the holidays. I know a lot of people are like staying in during this pandemic time, and I hope you don't go crazy like a lot of people. Of course, my cat is used to being confined because she's an indoor cat. She's not here, but she's used to being, indoors. She don't go out, so that's a good thing. But anyway, um, I hope to be back up and running and have live streams. I may do some more recorded videos, like maybe some slideshows dedicated to Doctor Who. So, anyway, I wish you guys a good day or a good evening wherever wherever in the world you're watching. And I will catch you on the flip side. See ya.